What do you guys think of my baby Kraken in a can? Ooh, and look at it glow in the dark. Anyway.
I love it. You know what has to be done. I'm going to do an octopus today. I have been going back through Ashley Wortman's collection on TikTok, and I am so in an octopus mood right now. So I don't know what color I'm going to do now. I might do... Hold on. Okay, I just scrolled through my page, and it turns out I do a lot of red, green, and blue. But I've only done one purple. I think I have to do it. I think it has to be purple. This channel is supposed to be me pushing myself to try new things, do things that I don't usually like doing. So, I mean, purple it is. Purple it is for today. Just for today. Just for today, we're gonna do some purple octopus. So what I'm thinking is dark purple base with light purple octopus. Yeah, let's try it. And as always, I'm starting off with my Beetles gels. Even though the bottles are pretty small, they're only like 5 milliliters, they last a pretty long time. And next, I have my cat eye gel from Mishu. It's a purple blue. I think it would look really good on this just to add some depth and dimension. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if I want to magnetize it yet. I might just want it to be... Oh, maybe I will magnetize it. See, it's a cute little topper for gels also. That's how I typically use it over black gels because... dark gels, sorry. This is not black. I'm just going on autopilot because every time I do a cat eye, it's over black polish because it shows up best over a deep, flat, dark surface like that. But this is also a pretty dark gel, so it should be fine. I mean, you can see it pretty well now, but what does it look like whenever you magnetize it? Okay. Yeah, okay, you got me. That's actually pretty gorgeous. Wow. Okay. Oh, you know, okay, this is actually not a bad purple. Wow, okay. Respect. Okay, this is very gorgeous. I love that. Oh my gosh. See, sometimes I'm like, do I hate a color or do I just hate the color whenever it's a flat color with no dimension? A cat eye, honestly, can just bring anything to life. Like, look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to do a black, not ombre, just a black border around it, but not perfect at all. I'm just gonna kind of smudge on some black gel that I've had sitting on my desk that I didn't clean up for whatever reason, and I'm just gonna make a spyglass effect, or you know, like how deep sea you could see like what's in front of you, but like not anything off in the distance. That kind of effect, yeah. Full disclosure now, I'm probably going to be sculpting the octopus. I was thinking about doing just a giant eyeball like how I did before for my underwater sets, giant eyeball and then tentacles surrounding it, but that's not anything different or new than what I've done before. And I want to try new things, so I will be sculpting on top of it a full body octopus. So even though this space is going to be mostly covered, I just like knowing that it's there. Also, I genuinely hope it doesn't sound condescending whenever I say this. I've had a conversation about how condescending it can be to tell strangers that you're proud of them, but someone already paid the tax that I talked about in my last video, and they're starting a business, and they're taking my advice that I gave about filming and setup, and they're going to use it to help promote their business and their product, and I am so freaking proud. It makes me low-key a little emotional. I love whenever people do what they say that they're going to do and they're really passionate about it. That, like, it makes me, like, it's the indomitable human spirit all over again. No matter what it's about, I will cry. I'll cry at anything, honestly, especially whenever people go for what they really want. Like, that genuinely makes me so happy. And the fact that you came back to tell me about it is really freaking cool. I double love that. I would wish you luck, but you genuinely do not need it. Stay consistent, stay committed, and you're going to be doing everything that you want to do. Alright, I think I was trying to say full disclosure earlier, but I sidetracked myself with good news. But I've never sculpted a full body octopus before, so this is going to be a learning process. Did I use all of this? No. It was just hiding. It'll be a learning process, but I've sculpted jellyfish before. I don't think I've ever posted it though, because it just wasn't a cohesive set, which I need to stop not doing. I could just post it as singles. It doesn't have to be a full set, because I spent all that time and product, and now this is empty, but I'm going to keep it for any other gel mixtures that I might do later. But I think I'll put them up here. They kind of like have big booty heads, right? I wonder if I could use the same technique and hollow out the middle just to make it bigger and not use more product, because this is all the product I have. Okay, the answer is yes, but also I think I need to put down a primer if I want to do this. I mean, it's too late now. It's too late now. Well, is it? This is like the perfect shape for a jellyfish. But we're not doing jellyfish today, we're doing octopuses because Miss Ashley Warman said so. Psych, I'm coming back. I think now would be the time to make the eyeball holes off to the side of their head and then kind of try and smooth this down a bit, but just a bit. It's kind of hard to tell with octopuses. I think that should be fine. Yeah, let's try it. Then I'm gonna take my purple model gel. If you haven't seen my previous video, model gel is kind of like a clay or Play-Doh consistency instead of like a solid nail glue. And if you have problems with it sticking to you, just use some alcohol and it takes away the stickiness for a time, but it comes back with a vengeance, so be wary of that. I think I messed up making eyeball holes because I think the eyeballs are slightly protruding, are they not? I feel like that is too big. A good way to make sure that they're the same size balls. I said what I said. Make sure they're the same size balls. I would roll it out and then cut it in half. That way the size is pretty accurate. I think I'm gonna give that a full minute cure in the lamp, and then I'm gonna go on to sculpting the tentacles. I'm not doing like the stereotypical one. Are they called cuttlefish? The ones are cuttlefish octopus? I might have to change the title of this video. Hold on. Do I even know what a cuttlefish looks like? Oh, I feel like I'm making this up in my head. Okay, so it's not an octopus, it's a cuttlefish. I love their bulbously large eyes. I have a tattoo of a goldfish, and it is the one with those big old eyes. I love how it looks. So, okay, a cuttlefish. If I say octopus, you know what I mean. And if it looks like an octopus, we're just gonna ignore that, okay? I'm just trying to make something with tentacles, all right? After I sculpt each tentacles, I'm going to cure it for about 30 seconds and then do a final cure in the lamp for a full minute or so. Honestly, I feel like the longer you cure the model, gels, the better, because they're so thick and opaque. Although I'm doing less than a dime inch thick tentacles, I don't know. I feel like with model gel, you can never be too careful. And although this isn't going on top of my natural nail, so I don't really care if it's cured all the way through. I do want it to have the same structural integrity, you know? You know what? I think the way to go with this would be to roll them all out with the gloves and then attach them with the tool instead of the glove, because they're sticking too much. Okay, this is what I have so far. Not a bad base. I think I may have made a mistake in doing the tentacles so close together, because now how am I going to paint that? But I think I might as well just do an ombre to it. So what I'm going to do now is, quite possibly, I say because I'm not sure, I'm going to just paint the head that dark purple color, and then I'm going to go in with a lighter purple for some highlights and to do a design on top. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking that I was going to do, but this is so much better than what I could have anticipated. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is fantastic. This is not at all what I was going for. I don't even know how to complete this nail. So while I decide on how I want to finish off this nail, let's look at our newest Beavis Yoink submitted by Beauty Guru Skittles. We have a green, purple, red, blue, pink, all sorts of shapes and sizes. And they are all so smooth and well shaped. I know that you didn't ask, but if I had to choose a favorite in all of 5 of these, it would either be the blue or the green set. Green is just one of the best colors of all time, and I love the design variety on the blue set. It looks so different yet cohesive. So thank you so much for submitting your lovely nails and letting me show you off. If you want your nails featured in a video, post them on my community tab with #BeavisYoink so I know it's okay to show you off in a video. Speaking of video, let's get back to that nail. And that's it for this nail. I know I keep on hating on purple, but for some reason, my brain just cannot leave it alone. But I really do think this nail is pretty darn cute. I did not plan on putting her so high up though, but I mean, it turned out all right. Just a reminder, tomorrow is not a new video, but instead a compilation of this past week's videos for people who wanted to skip the short video and watch something a bit longer while they do their nails. Like and subscribe if you're into that sort of thing. Have a good day and night, wherever you are, whenever you are, and I will see you in the next one.